Hey guys, welcome to Mike Lil's channel. Wherever you're tuning in from, we just wanted to say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. But for those of you who are here for the first time, you can follow us on either YouTube, which obviously this video is uploaded to. Be sure to subscribe and like our content, and just click on the bell, because then you will get notification of any content that we will provide to YouTube. So Mike and I are crypto day traders, and we're pretty much on a journey to share our knowledge, whether it's based around our crypto trading journey, but we will also share the fun side of our life to everyone out there as well. You can also reach us on Facebook as well as Instagram. So today I will be covering how to take your trading journey to the next level. And it's all based around your goal settings. Okay, when I first started trading 3.5 years ago, I pretty much, after my first month of learning and implementing what I learned into my trading, I pretty much then started setting goals. So my very first goal was to retire from my 9 to 5. And the only way that I could do that was to replace my income from my trading profits and replace my weekly income through my job. So I had to base my goals around that. Okay, so in this video, I will share my experience as a crypto day trader, and how I was able to implement goals to pretty much help me achieve my trading journey, to being once a learner, working a full-time job, to now doing this full-time. So one of the very first things you would want to do is you want to write your future goals in present tense. Okay, so you want to set your goals in the situation that you're in currently. Okay, so one of the first things you need to understand is that trading is 70% psychology. So the mentality around trading does cover up that 70 to 80%, sometimes more, okay, depending on each individual. Okay, and then you've only got, and then there's 30% of skill or whatever you've learned, and that's how your trading day will be. Okay, so these goals that are set really do need to cover, both the 30% skills and the 70% psychology. So why do some people succeed and why do some fail? Okay, it is all based around your mindset and habits. They play a big role or a key part in your trading journey. So writing your goals, like if you completed them, is important. Okay, so let's just say, like for me, a month after I started my trading, I said, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to replace my weekly income from my trading profit to be able to be my own boss. So I sort of pretty much had that as my goal. I already thought that it was something that I was going to do. It was already part of my action. And I visualized it like I had completed it. And it really helped me to believe that what my goal was possible. Okay, so to achieve something, you must believe in it first. So whatever it is, whatever the goal is, when you're taking on this trading journey, remember to believe in it first. Okay, so also in regards to the first point here, where trading is psychology, 70% psychology and 30% skill. A lot of us, like in here where I've mentioned, write your goals down in present tense. A lot of us come from different backgrounds. We may be working full-time, stay-at-home parents, full-time students, part-time students, whatever it is, you're creating these goals around your present tense. Okay, so when you set your goals on what you want, not what you think you want. Okay, so if you're thinking that your goal over the next year is 30 different goals, Okay, out of those 30 different goals, there is most likely a good handful of 3 to 5 that are your goals that you really, really, really want. And most times it's a need. Okay, a lot of people take on a certain journey, especially when it comes to trading, because they have a financial goal that they want to achieve. And you know, those are the things that you need to take into account when setting your trading goals. Okay, so focus on what you want and not what you see others doing. That's what you've got to remember. So you've got to remember that this is your trading journey, no one else's. The amount of times as a trading mentor, I come across people that I've mentored who, you know, will see someone else on social media and see, oh, you know, this person made 30% profit in that day. Why isn't that? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I catch that trade? You've got to remember, you know, that, you know, your trading goal is focused on you. It is not focused on what other people are achieving or what other people are not doing or are doing. It is focused on you. So just remember, this trading journey is yours and no one else's. And lastly, accountability and consistency is a must. If you're not going to keep yourself accountable, then who will? Okay. And if you're not going to be consistent, then who is going to be consistent for you? Who is going to make those, you know, whatever your goals are to achieve, like who is going to achieve that for you if you're not going to be consistent? Trading is based around your own accountability and your own consistency. If you don't go get up every day, and if you're a full-time employee somewhere, and if you're not going to put in the yards or the time after your job to build up your trading goal, to build up your trading balance, whichever it is, then who is going to do that for you? So accountability and consistency is a must. Okay, so write your future goals in present tense. Remember, 70% of it is psychology, 30% of it is skill. Trading goals really are considered around your mindset and habits. They play a key part. Writing your goals like you've already completed it is important. Visualize it. Visualize like you've already completed it. When you set your goals, remember to set what you want and not what you think you want. And then focus on you and no one else. Okay, because this is your journey, not anyone else's. And accountability and consistency is a must. So set your monthly or yearly monthly goals. So you'll have a yearly goal, and then each month you will base your monthly goal around whatever is on that yearly goal. So divide your yearly goals over each month. It's workable and it's achievable. Okay, so let's just say, like for me, when I decided that I wanted to quit my job and do this full time, I had an amount that I wanted to ensure that I was able to make, and I based that out around each month, and I built it up and I built it up and I built it up. Every time or anywhere I needed improvement, I pretty much just filled those gaps and I did it. Okay, so it is much more achievable when you separate or you split up those yearly goals over each month. It's much more workable and achievable. So your goals will often work in line with your trading journal. So if you're, you know, one of the things that you want to start implementing into your trading day is to do a trading journal. Okay, and it's purely just writing down what your journal, what you're journaling on the exchange. Sometimes you might implement a little goal set somewhere, a little bit of a motivational script right there. You know, like any diet journal or any personal journal, you're doing the same sort of thing with your trading journal, based around your trading journey. Okay, also be honest to yourself. Okay, look at what you've accomplished in the past year. Also consider how you felt after each month of current years, and use this to aim harder when you're setting your goals. Okay, so you know, for me, I used to always have a diet goal. You know, always wanted to lose a certain amount of weight, and it was all just mindset sort of stuff, like everything else. And it's really about your actions that you put in place to make things happen. It's the same thing when it comes to trading. You know, use, like, let's just say this is the first time you're creating a trading goal plan. Okay, you know, you could use your past experiences over the way that you've implemented yourself into any plans or goals that you've tried to achieve, If there is a weakness and a strength, implement that into your current goal that you're going to create for your trading. Okay, like I said in the slide before, you may have 20, 30 goals. Out of that, you'll have a good handful of, 3 to 5 goals that are your most important. So write these 2 to 3 things down that you think you need to improve on and base your goals around these. Okay, so if you're saying, next year I need to pretty much base my strengths around my time management, then, focus your goals around that time management. If it's around, implementing more strengths into your knowledge as a trader, then, encourage that strength onto your trading goal. What do you understand? Do you need to? So in regards to this is, like often as a mentor, I get people who I've taught them how to trade a specific strategy that I trade. And often when I know that they're sort of struggling with the entry or understanding the exit, I always say to them, go back and refresh the module, go back and refresh the training. Okay, anytime you need to refresh or widen your knowledge on a specific area, ensure you add that to your monthly goal and base it around that. Okay, so often, like even 2 years after I started my trading journey, and I felt like, okay, I've achieved quite a bit. I've got a bit of time to spread and, and just build up some extras in a specific month. Then I'll go in and I'll say, okay, refresh on a specific trading strategy in this particular month. Often those refreshes sort of give you a light bulb moment of things that you might have started with your trading journey in the beginning, and six months later you're no longer doing it. Those refreshes will give you that strength to just get back into it and cover all the bases to help you become a successful trader. Okay, and lastly, reflect on your monthly journal from your previous year and months and implement this from what could help you achieve your goal. So if there was something in the month before or the year before that you felt like it was something that, you may have needed a bit more help, or you needed to strengthen yourself in understanding it or just getting better at it, then add that to your goal. Okay, or implement the goal based around that to help you achieve it. Okay, so set your yearly goals and divide those yearly goals out into small portions over each month. There are 12 months of the year, so if you're saying there's not enough time in those months, I'm going to ask you why. Okay, guys? So invest in yourself. It's so important. The amount of people who come to me and say, I can't afford to fund my exchange. I've only got $50 to my name, but can post up a picture that they've gone out to a buffet meal and spent $100 in there. So invest in yourself. If you believe that you're worth it, then why are you not worth it enough to invest in yourself when it comes to things financially? So, investing in yourself isn't always based around how much something costs, okay? So if you're not growing as a trader, then how do you expect your results to? And that's why you need to invest in yourself to help those results grow. So find a trading mentor or buddy, okay? So if you're connected to a trading chat group or a trading Facebook group, and there are people on there that seem to show some really great and powerful knowledge around the trading platforms or crypto space, follow them. Okay, for me, that's one reason I've decided to, or that's the reason why Mike and I have decided to do YouTube more, so we can share to people out there who are looking for knowledge, to help them understand the implications, or whether it's worthwhile taking this journey as a crypto trader. So find a trading mentor, follow someone, or if you're already in a trading group, reach out to people, communicate with them, chat with them, and it makes your conversations more and more closer, so then you can start passing one another information on what you're seeing on the trading exchange. Invest in trading courses. Okay, so for me, I learned through a company called iCoin Pro. And yes, I did have to pay a very small portion of money to get trained in what I know today. You know, I know for a fact the information that's provided in iCoin Pro is worth thousands, especially when I know what situation I am in today. And I invested in myself. I paid the fee to get the education, and I have used that to benefit and add value to my life. Okay, so invest into trading courses. Invest into things that will make you strive and help you grow. So if you need, if you're that type of person that needs a bit of motivation, you know, there are a lot of things on YouTube. There's motivational speakers on YouTube. There are articles on Google that you can get into and that you can just read. You know, there are a lot of things like that. Even when it comes to, you know, your training buddies and mentors, they will often have that same sort of thing in place. So invest in things that will make you strive and help you grow. Include things in your goals that will help strengthen your weakness, which helps every time you face anything that can distract you from achieving your goal. Okay, so include things in your goals. So if you're the type of person that is always on the go and that you're very busy, make sure you've got something in your goal to help with that. Okay, to help back it up. Okay, you always need an action plan in those specific things. Okay, and that's pretty much it. And just remember, your goals are about what you need to help you achieve. Okay, it's not about helping others, it's about helping you to achieve. Your goals are based around your actions. If you create what needs to be actioned, then you are on a road to achieve. Okay, so your goals are based around your actions. If you create what needs to be actioned, then you are on a road to achieve. And then lastly, your goals are about you moving forward and leveling up. Okay, so just remember that. Setting these goals are for you because you're ready to move forward and you're ready to level up in your trading journey. So that's it from us for now. Thank you for watching. Until our next video, take care and stay blessed.